You're dialed into the show.
Searching for higher ground.
Back here at Citi Field, new inning getting started. Here's Marcell Ozuna. The pitch. Strike one. Quintana, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. And he can't come up with it. To first, and he just gets it there in time. One away. Michael Harris, the next to hit. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Swing and a miss. Strike one. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And that one upstairs. The Mets up by a run here at the top of the second. And downstairs. Out towards right center field. Bader should have it. Makes the grab for the second out. Here's Sean Murphy. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Not even close there. And it's 1-0.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
And it drops in. And that keeps the inning alive.
Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Adam Duvall at the plate. Fought off foul. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Murphy off of first with 2 away. And the 0-2 stays alive. Oh, 0-2 now. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Braves strand one, still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here in Queens, Starling Marte up to hit. free, back to work.
Right through there for a strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2. Aside to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity. I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Now it's DJ Stewart. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Now. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Nobody out. Runner at first. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
In the air, right side. Acuna there. And he makes the catch. And there's two down. Brett Baty's up now for the Mets. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Oh, and he hit him.
Felt definitely a breakdown in his mechanics on that one. He just lost the handle and ended up way off target.
That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
At the belt and fires. That clips the corner. That's in there, and it's a full count. This one popped up. Duvall coming on. He's got it, and that'll do it. 2 left for the Mets, but they're on top 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Orlando Arcia. Arcia, an all-star a season ago, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was born in Venezuela. Not close with that one. Ball 1. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In there safely.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. He's 0 for 1. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Acuna in 2023 with about as impressive a power-speed combination season as we have ever seen. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Nimmo squeezes it. 1 away. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Man at second. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Kicks and fires. Good eye right there. That one fouled off. 2-2. And a pitch. And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 2. Here's Austin Riley. Doubled in his first AB. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
The Mets leading by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Ball 1 there.
2 strikes.
Man on second, 2 down. That one is absolutely belted. It's gone over the left field wall. He'll circle the bases, and it gives them the lead in the 3rd. It's 2-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. You feel like everything goes slow motion when a breaking ball like that leaves the hand right down the middle of the plate, and it's like the pitcher screaming no, and the hitter saying yes, and the ball gets tattooed for a big home run.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit, and a foul ball. Two out, space is empty.
Ball.
Just missed.
1-1.
Ball to strike. The pitch. There's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
pitch. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And there's a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, it's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Fouled off. He was late. Home team down a run here in the last half of the third. The next offering misses. And now it's even 1-1. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now the lefty. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. Ground ball right side. He steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
Yeah, he looked a little tentative on that swing. Almost like he didn't get pitch recognition and tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it and instead of making weak contact and putting it in play, have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
Lindor in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Outside low. And now 2-0.
2-0.
That one pushed foul. The count 2-1. And a strike. Two down, nobody on. Hard hit, right side. He handles it himself, and the Mets go 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly, and they trail it here 2-1. Back here in Queens, and now the DH, Marcell Ozuna.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Bader hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that clips the inside corner. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Right side, hard hit. Whips it to first. He's out.
Now batting, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
2 outs, base is empty. So here's Murphy now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one fouled off. The pitch. And that one hammered. Bader ranging back. Hauls it in on the warning track. here at Citi Field. Bottom four, here's Pete Alonso. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. First pitch misses.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Hooks it away for the out. And there's one down.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Here's Starling Marte, and he's already singled in this game. Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball. The Mets down by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Bounce to the left side. Arcia. Save!
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
Gone runner at first. DJ Stewart up now for the Mets. And the slider just misses. Marte, the base runner at first with 1 out. That's in there. And it's a ball and a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him swinging.
A left-handed batter facing a left-handed pitcher that's got some sink like that at the end. It's just the bottom falls out of it, but it looks like it's going to be a pretty good pitch in that location that everyone says lefties love.
And stepping in for New York, Francisco Alvarez. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. So 1 hit is all they get. We played 4. It's the Braves 2 and the Mets 1. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Adam Duvall. Quintana back to work. Swings through that one.
0-1.
Oh, 2 now. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
And he deals. Got him. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. And now the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game.
Everything came together for him. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Back to the top of the lineup, Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Among all the stats, when you look at Ronald Acuna Jr. in 2023, maybe the most impressive, he was able to put up his power numbers while cutting his strikeout rate almost in half. And the lefty with the 0-1. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Bader makes the grab on the run.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
On the ground out to short. Gets it to first. And Albies is retired. That ends the frame. One left for Atlanta as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Brett Beatty. And here it comes. That clips a corner.
0-1.
That one not close. And 1-1. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swings and misses, struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Just a hammer, 12-6 curveball right there, Boo. That was exactly what he wanted to do with it. Not a ton of pitchers can throw a true 12-6 break, but he does. And you can't throw it any better than he did right there.
And now Bader up to the plate. Fly to left his first time. That to right. Under it is Acuna to make the grab.
Now batting, left fielder.
So the lineup flips over. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. They're 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Foul ball there. The Mets trailing by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. And our score remains 1. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. Riley, multi-time All-Star, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Way upstairs. Ball one.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Kicks and deals. Bounced out to short. Lindor on to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Here's Matt Olson. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting. The designated hitter.
Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. Check swing. He went 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Olson at first, 1 gone.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
At the belt and fires. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Lindor over to second, and that's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Braves 2 and the Mets 1. Well, we go bottom 6, and stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And he lays down a bunt. And it's just foul. That was close. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. First pitch, and he just misses. Drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Pete Alonso now at the plate. Sliced hard, but foul. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. And a big swing and a miss.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tall.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's the 2nd out. And next for the Mets, Starling Marte. Just missed. On the ground to the left. Over to Albies. That's the inning. Mets lead one. They're down 2-1. Back here at Citi Field, top of inning number 7. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris. Quintana back to work. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
The batter, the catcher, Sean.
Now the catcher up to hit, Sean Murphy. 1 for 2. And that one fouled off.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Strike 2. Bases empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A massive home run, and they add to their lead. It's 3-1.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jose Quintana departs, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Jorge Lopez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So digging in, Adam Duvall. Foul ball. And the righty deals. Rip towards third. Throws to first in time.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Orlando.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Missed inside with the curve.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
And a swing and a miss there.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
This one in the air. As this one sized up. And that is that. Braves get one on the big fly. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Queens, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now here's the Mets DH, DJ Stewart. The wind of the pitch. Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Mets just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So up next, Francisco Alvarez. Pounding ball here, rolls foul. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the seventh. Pulls it in, one away.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
So up next for New York, Brett Beatty. And that one fouled off.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 away.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there. And with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
Fought off foul. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. Stewart around second, headed for third. And he's got a double. Played the plate, and they cut him down. Nice save on the offline throw as he makes the tag inning over. Mets strand one, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Here comes a pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
At the plate, Ozzie Albies. Righty delivers. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And next for Atlanta, Austin Riley. His 2-run homer back in the third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Acuna coming home. Now he launches a throw over his head.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So man aboard. Now here is Matt Olson. 1 for 3. And it's fouled away. Man at second. He swings and fouls one off. Righty to the plate. The punch out there. 2 down. And now it's the Braves DH, Marcell Ozuna.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Swings through that.
0-1.
That's off the mark. And the count even 1-1. Two outs. Smoked on the ground a second. Toss to Alonso. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. The Braves add one on the RBI double. It's now a 4-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Brandon Nimmo. The Mets in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Fouled off. He was late.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flattening out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
The wind and the pitch. On the ground, right side. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Well, it's been a struggle on offense for them in this one, so maybe that wakes them up a little bit. You know, an error can certainly give the opposing lineup something to get excited about. You got somebody on base, so we'll see if they can make something of it.
McNeil in the box now. No balls and a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Here's Francisco Lindor. He's already homered in this game.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to put something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the ninth, got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Nimmo over at first with one away.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt. Oh, he throws it away.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
That one ripped, but foul. And a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. One and two here. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
One out and a runner at second. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Snags it on the run. And there's 2 down.
Now back, first baseman.
Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Pete Alonso.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And that's in the dirt. And a good eye there.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering is in for a strike. And a pitch.
Count it 3-2.
And he walked him.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So let's see how much longer they let him go.
So digging in, Starling Marte. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Tying run at the plate. Out to short. Arcia. They take the force out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. 2 left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Braves 4 and the Mets 1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Drew Smith.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. And the pitch. Smith in his 6th season, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2015. And a big swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And the 0-2. Got it. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. He's already homered here in this one. And that one fouled off. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now the left fielder, Adam Duvall. They say you win.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for a strike. Murphy, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Got him looking. 2 gone. So 2 down now, and here is Orlando Arcia. Going 1.
0-1.
Kicks and fires. Good eye in that spot.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Braves strand 1, but they lead it 4-1. And we're back. Bottom 9. And now the Mets DH, DJ Stewart. The lefty fires. That one hit to right. Acuna has a beat on it. He makes the grab. And there's 1 down.
The catcher, number 4.
Francisco Alvarez will hit next. Pitch misses, and that is ball one. The Braves leading by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9. That one finds the zone, and the count even at 1. Next offering misses down and away. Wouldn't chase that time.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
There's a strike.
3-2.
The Braves trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Payoff pitch. In the air, right field. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Now around second, going for third. The throw to third, and he's out, trying for 3.
The triple is arguably the most exciting play in baseball, and the guys worked so hard to get around first, to get around second, and to get thrown out at third. Man, you just feel bad for him. On top of that, he was already in scoring position, so you think about how it kind of hurts the team as well.
Beatty stands in now and watches strike 1. They're down to their final strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
The Mets down to their final strike. That one just misses.
That was pretty close on the inside, and obviously he's not too happy with the call out there on the mound as he lets the umpire hear it a little bit. This is where you can't let that frustration compound itself, though. You got to let it out and move on.
Right side, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the Braves claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start, who knew? He'd throw a complete game and get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
But I keep pushing my feet, rotating my style. Broken, feeling